understanding the overall mission and values of the organization, and ensuring that your actions and those of people you manage are aligned with them involves strategic action competency. Strategic action competency includes understanding the organization and understanding all organizations impacting on the law enforcement organization and taking strategic action. Understanding the organization is important to understand the history of the organization, stays informed of the actions of competitors and strategic partners, can analyze general trends in the industry, create significant threats and opportunities, and quickly recognizes when changes in the organization create significant threats and opportunities. Understanding the internal organization would lead to be able to balance the concerns of stakeholders, understands the strengths and limitations of various organizational strategies, understands the distinctive competencies of the organization. It also understands various organizational structures and the advantages and disadvantages of each. And it understands and is able to fit into the unique corporate culture of the organization. Taking strategic action is when you execute specific plans that reflect cross-divisional knowledge, assigns priorities and makes decisions that are consistent with the organization's mission and strategic goals. Recognize the management challenges of alternative strategies and address them systematically. Considering the long-term implications of actions in order to sustain and further develop the organization, and establishes tactical and operational goals that facilitate strategy implementation. If we focus on global awareness competency, we are actually understanding cultural knowledge and specific understanding. So we stay informed of political, social, and economic trends and events around the world, recognizes the impact of global events on our specific law enforcement organization. We travel regularly to gain first-hand knowledge of countries in which the organization has or is expect to have an interest. Understands, we read, speak more than one language fluently. Has a basic organizational vocabulary in each language relevant to our specific responsibility. Another dimension of global awareness is cultural openness and sensitivity. Understands the nature of national, ethnic, and cultural differences, and is open to examine these different honestly and objectively. Is sensitive to cultural cues and is able to adapt quickly in novel situations. Recognizes that there is a great variation within any culture and avoids stereotyping. Understands how own culture backgrounds affects own attitudes and behaviors. Can emphasize and see from different perspectives while still being secure in self and able to act with confidence. Emotional intelligence and self-management competency, or EI as it is called, in the capacity to process emotional information accurately and efficiently, including the capacity to perceive, assimilate, understand, and manage emotions. Four main emotional intelligence dimensions are self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Taking responsibility for your life at work and beyond itself, self-management competency. Integrity and ethical conduct is of high importance. It has clear personal standards that serve as a foundation for maintaining a sense of integrity and ethical conduct. Is honorable and steadfast, projects self-assurance, and does not just tell people what they want to hear. Is willing to admit mistakes and is accepting responsibilities for own actions. Personal drive and resilience seeks responsibility and is willing to innovate and take risks. It's ambitious and motivated to achieve objectives, but does not put personal ambition ahead of organization's goals. Works hard to get things done. Shows perseverance in the face of obstacles and bounces back from failure. Balancing work and life issues strikes a reasonable balance between work and other life activities so that neither aspect of life is neglected. Take good care of self, mentally and physically, and uses constructive outlets to vent frustration and reduce tense. Self-awareness and development has clear personal and career goals and shows own values, feelings and areas of strengths and weaknesses. Uses strengths to advantage while seeking to improve or compensate for weaknesses. Accepts responsibility for continuous self-development. Analyzes and learns from work and life experiences. Is willing to unlearn continually as changing situations call for new skills and perspectives.